Well, my friends, hope you're all doing well. I figured to talk about something today that we talked about a little bit in the past. We touched base on it and things like that, but we never really come out and say it. We have, but we never put it into a different perspective. It always says you can't serve two gods, you can't serve two masters, you can't serve two houses. It divides and it falls. House divided, that's right, it falls. The Lord's Prayer tells you what? It'll be done on earth as it is in heaven. Does that tell you something? Right. You're trying to serve two masters. Trying to serve this Satanist piece of crap. And you're trying to follow and serve the Lord. They don't like the truth, you see. They can't combat the truth. So what do? They lie. That's what they do. These people lie and lie and lie. Come up with all kinds of crap. They have a problem with something, they just run around and go, oh, we're going to change the law. We'll just change this, we'll change that. Why? Because, well, look at the ATF and the rest of these jokers. What do they do every time they run into a law? Oh, we'll just change the rules. Does God ever change the rules on you? You know what they are. Better follow them. These people, you don't know what the hell the rules are. They're changing them all the time on you. It's a house divided. It's going to crumble. It's going to fall. God's already told you that. Read the Bible. People talk about the old nuclear war and all this and that bullshit. Oh, do I think there's going to be nuclear war? No, I don't. Do I think there might be a nuke there? Well, possibly a tactical nuke, yeah. I wouldn't rule that out. Because if there was going to be nuclear war, why at the end of the Bible, in Revelations, does it say, if Jesus didn't come and shorten the days, his elect would even perish? Well, if we're having nuclear war, why the hell would he have to show up and save his elect? He has to put a stop to it. See? So that tells me right there, all this scaremongering bullshit is that. The elite build bunkers down underneath. Why? Because they've caused so much havoc and so much crap and decisive and division and everything else up here. They have to go down underneath to get away from it. Right. They got to run away. They're cowards. They created the mess, but by God, do you think we're going to stay up here? No. They run away. The liars that they are run away. They'll leave you up here. And that's why I keep saying it's important to pray to God. Pray for everyone. I mean, they've got the border wide open. I'm telling you, nobody's doing their job. I mean, no one is doing their job. Period. Put it this way: if I was in charge of the military, Joint Chiefs of Staff, whatever, I'd have closed that damn border down. I'd take the military and I'd have shut that thing down tighter than a fucking drum. The president would have looked at me and said, "Oh, you can't do that." And I said, "Well, you should have done it because you didn't do it. Now I had to go do it." And if he had said, "Well, I'm your boss," I'd have said, "You were my boss. Boys, arrest this man for treason." Now, Secret Service has a problem. Do I stand here with a few men, or do I come up against the military? Do I come up against tanks and planes and bombs and all that stuff, or do I come up against you with a few automatic weapons? I don't think the Secret Service is supposed to walk out of there. They don't have to be picking through body parts to find them. Did you think I'm just going to sit there with a few guys? No, I'm going to have military rolling in the streets real fast and hard. I wouldn't take over. I'm just saying I would relieve him of his duties and the vice president. Then I'd go to the Speaker of the House, which is the third in command, and I'd look at him and say, "You going to take this over and straighten this mess out?" He says he will. I said, "Good. I'll be right here. You need my help? By God, I'm right here." That's all I'd have done. Because what did I do? What did I do? I took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States. That's right. Every soldier out there took an oath. Every congressman, every cop, every judge, all these people take oaths to uphold the Constitution of the United States. So when they don't, somebody needs to step in and fix it, make sure it's done right. It's called checks and balances. They don't want to check and balance nothing no more. They wouldn't like what I did, but I'd had to do it. Shows you the type of cowards we got. I'm a big general, man. I mean, I got all these, I got all these medals and all this that, and boy, I got to look at all these stripes and all these things all over. Oh, look at me. But I'm the biggest coward there is. Why? Because I can't do my duty. I can't do it for my country. I take an oath to uphold, to protect my country, but I'm not doing it. See? When that guy there can't do his job, I got to step in and take over. Find somebody that can do the job. When I find somebody who can do the job, I go, okay, here, go do your job. Yeah, it would have probably been martial law for about, I don't know, an hour, two. And then I would have relinquished command back to someone else. So here, now you take over and you do it right. We'll be sitting over here, and we'll be watching. And I'd still have that border locked down. There's all kinds of scoundrels and everything else coming across that border. You know it, I know it, they know it. Why the hell are we even talking about it? Why are we waiting for something to happen? Why did somebody step up to the plate and close that border down? So I'm talking about, there's no men out there. There's nobody that's got any moxie. Nobody's got any cojones. Unbelievable. I watched a thing where three young black men. He was doing DoorDash. Here's the thing, man. Here it is. Shows the cops. Yeah, but you was speeding. Okay. Write me a ticket. Well, get out of the car. I smell marijuana. All right, so they'll pile out of the car. All right, you can't film us. Well, Supreme Court said otherwise. First Amendment says otherwise. But you standing here dictating and well, you're violating that kid's rights. To make a long story short, they didn't find anything in the car and they still arrested all three of them. I hope they sue the living dog shit out of that department and sue each one of those individuals, cops, and I hope they sue the damn sergeants and the lieutenants and the captains and the chief all the way up. And I hope they go after the the city council and the mayor and everybody. They sue everybody individually, all the way up, and then sue the county. Put them all in the damn poorhouse. It's the only way they learn. Bunch of criminals to begin with. You ever notice how the good guy, he goes to work and he works 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 and he's like, man, am I ever going to get ahead? And he works and he works. And his wife gets a job and they work and they work and they work. Get another job. They work and they work and they work and they work. And it's like, man, what the hell? The criminal, you know where I'm going with this one. Your illustrious leader there and his son, millions and millions, if not billions of dollars. Yeah, and the old Speaker of the House, well, she's the same way. Do you see how this works? Everybody else working their ass off, and these people, crime pays, man. The good guy working and working and working. The bad guy, yeah, just here, we just steal it all. We'll just take it. Funny how that works, isn't it? You know, our country's kind of like a porch or a stair or a rim joist or something in a house. It's got termites, right? It's got termites. If you don't take care of those termites, it'll just eat and eat and eat and turn the house into sawdust. You'll have a major problem. So what do? You come in and you kill the termites. If it's bad enough, you repair what they tore up. That's kind of like our country. We got a whole bunch of termites all over just eating it up and destroying it. But instead of doing away with these termites, they just get more termites. And we get more termites. Until it can't be repaired. You know, God says not to be judgmental. But he gave you a gut instinct. He gave me a gut instinct that says, man, this ain't right. Something don't sit with me right here. And that's not being judgmental. That's going, your judgment kicks in, your gut kicks in and goes, man, I'm looking around and things ain't right. So basically, people, just, keep your eyes and ears open. You can't serve two masters. But what gets me too is this. Your tax dollars over the decades have killed how many tens of millions of babies? Not to mention all the damn bombs they build and just shoot all over the damn world. Killing women and children and infants and babies and innocent men. And in our name. They do this in our name. Not in my name, they don't. Well, but, hey, I live here. I'm telling you, man. God can't come fast enough past judgment on this. Clean this mess up. Can't come fast enough in my book. I mean, come on. Really? I mean, then you got these Satanist people out there going, well, it's my body. It's my life. I can do whatever. No, I'm sorry. You see, Satan's running around rampant in you. He's been teaching you the wrong thing in his narrative. You understand? You've been brainwashed. He ain't thinking straight. It ain't your body, first of all. Christ, he paid for it. Matter of fact, God created you. Christ paid for your soul. That's right, so you can get into heaven. So you tell me that's your body? The hell it is. That little infant, that little fetus, or whatever you want to say, it's nothing. The hell it ain't. And you're going to sit here and spout off some bullshit to me? You are one sick son of a bitch. And it's your fault. Yeah, it's all your fault. Yeah, women, they go, oh, I gotta go to another state. I gotta go here. They made it illegal here. I thought murder was illegal, period. Especially premeditated murder. Right? Yep. Mom, dad, grandpa, somebody, they're ill, they're sick, they're dying. They're laying in bed. Is it okay to walk up there and kill them? No, it's not. That's not your call. First of all, it's God's call, not yours. You're playing God. Just like these people are playing God. I'll tell you what, there's nothing more satisfying and gratifying for me to see these little kids running around. See these little babies, and stuff. I mean, it's awesome. I love little kids, I just think they're great, you know. I mean, that's our future, people. That's our future. And what are you doing? And you wonder why all these people are out here feeling like I wish I was never born, and sick to their stomach about the bills and being alone and the depression and all that stuff. You're trying to serve two masters. You're trying to serve two. There's only one. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's the Lord's Prayer. There's a reason for that. He comes back and fixes it all. Can't come back soon enough. I've already said that. And all these people that stood there and go, oh, it's my body. I can do whatever I want. Oh, I'm an abortion doctor. I kill all these people. I'm a nurse that works in there. Welcome to hell. God is not going to judge you well. What's it say in the Bible? It's better you take a millstone, tie it around your neck, and throw yourself in the deepest part of the sea. That's what it says. You mess with one of these little children, babies, infants, unborn, it doesn't matter. You better throw yourself in the damn sea, the deepest part of it. Because when he gets hold of you, oh man, I wish he'd put me in charge of something like that. I'd like that. But no, he won't. But that's why I'm glad he's God and I'm not. He wouldn't like it if I had that kind of power. This son of a bitch would not like it at all. But I digress. That's why God's God. That's how it should be. So anyhow, I figured I'd get on here, rant a little bit. And I sure hope you're all doing well. You got to analyze things in your life. You got to look back and go, okay, I got to live here in this planet, in this society. But what does God also say in his book, in the good book? Come out of her, my people. Come out of her. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. You kind of see a correlation there? These people have no clue what they're doing. None. Just like these corrupt countries. Just like China. And a whole bunch of other places just like it. Then they want to run around here telling you how free you are. Try walking across the road, not in a crosswalk. Ah, it could be a ticket. They're crazy. They're insane. They're lawless. They're evil. Once you understand that, by God, your life will get a little simpler. And you got to remember, they're on the losing side. You believe in Christ, you believe in God, you try to honor Him, you try to do everything in your powers to do things right. And the devil keeps throwing it in your face, in your face, in your face. Hopefully, you'll make it to heaven. And all these little bastards will burn in hell for eternity. And you'll never have to see them again. They won't even cross your mind. Why? Because it wouldn't be paradise if it did. I said this in one of my other videos. If you were sitting in heaven looking down at all this, how could you be in paradise? Looking at this mess. Worrying about your children and your kids and your grandkids. And I mean, how could you be sitting up in heaven looking down at this? That would kind of conflict with paradise, wouldn't it? To kind of like look it up in the dictionary. It's not even, it's not the same. Paradise and hell, two different things. Polar opposite. So anyways, this thing does not want to stay lit. So we'll just smash it up and get another one out. But you old folks have a good one.